Hey, how y'all doing? Happy Saturday and welcome. This is your girl Mika, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. And in today's reading, we're going to dive into your current love situation. And we're going to look and see what is going on with you and your person. But before we get into the reading, I just want to let you know that you are deeply loved, divinely protected, abundantly blessed, and highly favored. Amen. Amen. So, this is a general reading for all Sagittariuses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. But for a closer look at your unique situation, it is recommended that you book a personal reading with me on my website. You can book it by clicking on the link in the description box below, or just visit my website, mikadivinespiritualguidance.com. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future, and also the roles can be reversed. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it's a great way to connect with me. So these messages come through to connect with you and your story. And if you're watching live, hey y'all, don't forget to interact live and also hit that like button, whether if you're watching live, the recording, or if you're just coming in to see what's going on. Hit the like button, hit the like. All right, Sagittarius, let's get right into it. We're going to first start off looking at your person. All right. Hey, sassy chick. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's connected to Sagittarius in love and romance at this time. What is this person's true feelings for Sagittarius? We have the Lovers, their intentions, Ace of Wands, and future actions, Ace of Cups. All right, so Saggy. It definitely looks like you have someone in your energy who is definitely feeling like this is a soul contract. You guys have a very strong magnetic pull or draw to each other. You know this is your reading because you may feel it too. And something's telling me that this person may have had a lot of emotional baggage or insecurities that they brought to this connection, which prevented them from coming forward to really build here. But they're hoping things can turn around in their favor. Yeah, they really do. They want to become way more self sufficient. This person could have been very immature, not able to take care of themselves, do for themselves. And in order to be able to provide a stable relationship, they want to be a better partner for you. They do. This person has a lot of feelings for you. They're very serious, this person here. Um, but they could be somebody that is not good at being totally honest and transparent with you about their intentions. I'm getting someone that's not a good communicator, an inconsistent individual, and someone that moves very, very slow. And so you on the receiving of all of this, you may have felt like it's been very rocky or very inconsistent or a type of relationship or connection that just didn't really go nowhere or feels like it's going to nowhere right now. But there's been a change of heart on this person's behalf. I think they're getting some realization that unless they really work on bringing balance and stability to their energy and what they provide, then there will be no forward movement here. Okay, there will be none. Ace of Wands to the Ten of Wands. Even though this person's emotions are running very high and it's wrapped up in a lot of passion, their intentions is to come forward with a new passionate beginning and a new love offer. And I'm getting very sexual. This person can be very sexually frustrated right now. Yeah, very sexually frustrated, but they're also very scared to come forward and approach you because they got to really make things right. They do. They got to make things right. You guys could have a history of being in a lot of disagreements or being in a lot of conflict because something about your energy, Sagittarius, tells me this person has upset you. And because they have upset you or disappointed you, made you very angry, this person's moving in a little fear here. I think they're a little scared of you. Why the Five of Wands in the reverse is their intentions? Yeah, they just kind of want to have a fresh start. One thing I will be honest about that I'm picking up the pattern of behavior with this person is the inconsistency. Um, and you know this is your story because this person may show up one way but not consistently follow through. Or 1 minute they're all like passionate, really want to pour into you, and then the next they're showing up as like a page, like I only go so far with it. So I really feel like the reason why they're coming forward now is because they miss you. They regret things not working out the way they need to, but they know they got to level up. They can't move in the same energy they were moving before, playing games, being emotionally unavailable. They got to rise up and do something about their emotional state. I really feel like this person is like a very victim mentality type of individual. Poor me, whatever happened in this person's past makes them feel like they're not in control of their life or their emotions. So when you met this person, I feel like you felt kind of sorry for this person, was like, Mika, you know, I I don't know. I don't know if I can really invest in this, but I'm gonna give him a chance, right? It was one of those charity cases, I guess you would say, until you start getting irritated. We'll look at your side for a minute, but something about this person, they can't get you off of their mind. And they're also not satisfied with anyone else. Like there is no one else like you. They've tried to date other people for some of them, and some of them just know like there is nothing better. So I have to level up. I've got to be a better person for Sagittarius. If I'm not a better person, then I know for sure that I'm going to miss out on this once in a lifetime opportunity. And that's with my soulmate. That's with my soulmate. I can't let that happen. How will Sagittarius know who this is? How will Sagittarius know if this is their reading? Okay, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. This person regrets not coming to you sooner, but the reason why is because they were scared to reach out to you. I think that person wants you to know that they were scared of being rejected by you, and they knew that they had to come correct as an emperor, someone that wants to be a responsible partner, someone ready to settle down, someone that is a mature adult and not moving out of page energy of someone that's immature and wants to still run around and play the field and not take relationships seriously. They know they got to level up. That was the thing. But here's the problem. When you gave them the chance to do that, they didn't show up. And for this person with the Tower in reverse, they're never learning the lesson until now. Now it's almost like they're getting an epiphany. They've got to do something different. But they're still, how can I put it? They're almost still not taking a lot of action. So many of you guys may have not really heard much from this person. Some of you guys may not even know that this person's feeling like this because they really haven't done anything. Has this person said or done anything or planned to do anything this week? Okay, we have the Empress and the Nine of Wands. They're intimidated by you. They know your worth, your value. They see you as wifey material or husband material. Doesn't matter the gender in tarot. They see you as their divine counterpart. You can't make this up. We have the Emperor and the Empress in the upright. Okay. So let's look at your side then. Let's see where you stand with this relationship, Sagittarius. Y'all don't forget to like the video. Show your girl some love. Thank you all so much for being here. And if you are watching the video live, don't forget to hesitate. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate, Lord. What am I saying? Don't hesitate to interact in the live chat. Don't hesitate to interact in the live chat. All right, so let's look at your side, Sagittarius. Something tells me, Sagittarius, especially since we had the High Priestess there, I didn't mention it. A lot of you guys are silent right now. This person is kind of like wondering what you're up to. They have no idea what you're doing because you haven't really talked to them or anything. Tell me about this person to Sagittarius. How does Sagittarius really feel about this person if it's their reading? Ace of Cups. Your intentions, the Fool, and future actions. Five of Wands. Okay. Now, here's the deal. Surprisingly, some of you guys will actually want to extend a love offer to this person, but you may not actually do it. So I'm getting two sets of Sagittariuses. I'm getting the ones that I'm thinking all of you guys, Sagittarius, want to, but then I'm getting you don't want to do it because you know it's probably not the best thing. So I get that group that says it's not a good thing, but I don't mind having like a little, a little hookup, a little fling. That's that group. And then the other group is saying, no, Mika, I'm not going back to that. I'm going to someone new. Okay. Either way, some of you guys want a new beginning with this person or you want a new beginning with someone else. But I'm getting, if you want a new start with this person, it's not in my opinion, it's not in that kind of way. Like there's no real strings attached. This Page of Pentacles is a very small offer. And when I clarify, it's the Page of Swords in the reverse to the Ace of Wands, which is like you kind of like lying to this person and saying, yeah, I'm still into you. I still want you, but you really don't. You just kind of want to use them because you're still hurt. You're not putting your feelings into this. It's kind of like just giving me a booty call, hang out, that kind of deal. If that is your story, if not, you're just not doing it. Okay. So two sets of Sagittariuses, of course, just put yourself in whatever category you want to put yourself in. I'm getting either way, both of you guys do like deep down subconsciously do miss this person. Okay. It's that soulmate bond. You do. You just can't stand them because of this horrible relationship. It just never worked. And I think deep down, Sagittarius, the way you feel, it just won't work. No matter what you say, what you do, you can't set your mind or make your mind believe that it can anymore. You've accepted it, that it's just not going to work. And that's the best way to describe it. But, some of you guys are kind of a little low vibrational and y'all going to go ahead and still get that session in with your person. Your intentions with the Fool to the Eight of Swords. You're really just trying to get this person out of your mind. That's your intention. You're trying to get this person out of your mind. You're working on just healing, resting, deep contemplation about what you experienced, trying to really think about like, how can you not repeat the same type of mistake with someone from like your past person. Yeah, you want forward movement in your life. You want to progress, to have an experience that is fair, that is loyal, that is kind, that is generous, that's not fickle, they're sure about you. That's what you really want. That's what you really want. Mhm. So yeah, for a lot of you, your intention is to end this cycle. Remember I said some of you guys will kind of have that little session and then it's like, yeah, I don't want them anyway. Okay. All right. I just got to put that out there, y'all. Okay. So future actions, Five of Wands, the Magician. I think there is a lot of tension, pain, anger, resentment. There's a lot of just negative energy balled up inside of you, Sagittarius, that you're harnessing in your energy space that you got to let go because the past is the past. And I leave you with this. Think about what you can and can't control. You can't control other people. You can't control this person. You gave it all you got. But this person is someone who is not going to be what you want them to be. They're not going to live up to your potential. And I think it has a lot to do with you feel like this person is very selfish. They gave you a one-sided relationship. And you got tired of being there and pretty much feeling like you were the only one in this relationship. You really feel like they were very dependent on your energy. They couldn't be trusted. And you're still angry about all that. You really are. So there's a part of you that has to be able to do the spiritual work of releasing that and letting that go. If you don't, if you continue to harness that, you're going to keep manifesting a lot of negativity in your world. Okay. Because, thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. So you got to move on from this. You got to move on from all that tension, that pain, that hurt, the overthinking. You know, it is it's a very sad reality or truth that you've realized that this person is a false emperor. Many of you guys wanted this person to be your emperor, but they're not. They wear a mask. They pretend to be all these things that you asked them to be. And that's kind of what you were dealing with. Someone that was not being honest. And they weren't stable. They weren't able to create or manifest anything long term. And I think a lot of you guys are really thinking about that and recognizing deep down, I got to be honest with myself. But it's frustrating at the same time. It's frustrating at the same time. So it's very much possible, Sagittarius, that many of you guys, as far as new love, it may not be divine timing for that yet, but keep working on healing and allowing yourself to forgive yourself and forgive this person. They are who they are. Let's get some messages from the universe. And then I'll look at this person's true, honest, deep down feelings for you. What is the advice, Spirit, you have for Sagittarius moving forward surrounding their love life? It says, it's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax and trust. Don't overthink it. Don't stress about it. Don't worry about it. Know that the universe is on your side. You will find new love. You will find your person, okay? But it's all going to happen in divine timing. And to be honest with you, Sagittarius, it just may not be that time yet because, as you guys know, that person, oh boy, they're just not on your level. What we got for this person's deep, honest, true feelings for Sagittarius? What do we have? Look at this. This whole time, you may not realize it. They saw you as their husband or their wife. We got wedding rings. Union and marriage, soul connection. Remember, I said soul connection. That was the first thing I said. Everlasting love, devotion. But you guys are not on the same page. That's the problem. Yeah, it's time for transformation with the butterfly. The butterfly talks about evolving and growth, next phase, healing inner child, and releasing the past. This person is really deeply and madly in love with you, Sagittarius. There's no denying that. But they got to do some healing within. The butterfly here speaks about growth, moving to the next phase of their life, addressing those deep-seated inner child wounds that showed up to the surface in your relationship that deeply hurt you. They got to work through that if they want to build something with you or anybody that they choose to settle down with. But it's very unfortunate, that you had to be a part of this cycle, but it was a karmic one that I feel like both of you guys learned a very valuable karmic lesson. Yeah, about family. This person, they let you slip through their fingertips because they couldn't make a choice. They couldn't decide. For some of you guys, this person could have been more focused on material things, the money, the stability themselves, and not focus on building a relationship with you. And that's what this person has to recognize, that a relationship, it is passion, it is love, but a relationship is also practical things, right? Building a legacy, having stability, creating something together with your partner. And you know, this is your story because this person was always, worried about their money, their career. You guys may have even got into fights about this. Like you may have told this person, I need you to level up. And this person thought you were going to take them for granted or use them. So then they put on this fake emperor image. This is somebody that probably possibly truly felt like they couldn't measure up to your standards. And they may have even said that, like, I can't be the thing you want me to be, Sagittarius, but I can try. And instead of them being honest and saying, I'm just not at your level, this is someone that goes for high dangling fruit and then they just lie and they carry on this image or narrative that they are something they're not. And that is the thing that probably ruined this relationship. So all right, Sagittarius, I'm going to stop the reading right here. But if you made it this far, leave me a red emoji down in the comment. It doesn't matter which emoji, it's red. And if you do, it will enter you into a drawing or increase your chances in the drawing to get a free personal tarot reading with me on my channel. I'll be selecting the next winner at the end of April. So if you're interested, do so. And also, if you're watching the recording, don't forget to leave me a comment down below and let me know which portion of this reading truly resonated with you. I would love to hear your story. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you want to join me and follow me, I'll be doing all signs reading in just a few. I'll see you there in a few. Thanks for watching. Take care.